Hello, 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 my darlings. Well, I have someplace new. Some kind of way I'm trying to be Tony Gaskin today. You know, Tony Gaskin will get up and do a video right out of bed on his way to the store, on his way to get Starbucks. Tony would do a video anywhere. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. Hey, Tony. Anyway, this is, if you're 65 and older, stay with me. But I noticed when I looked at the analytics that you all are 35. I guess you just want to hear what this young woman has to say. Is that it? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to try to take off these glasses without it falling off. And let's talk about aging and living longer and enjoying life. Every time I start talking about something, the TV people are talking about it too. I need to be on TV with them. Good Morning America 3, GMA 3. Guess what they talked about today? Aging. And what's the guy's name? Anyway, he turned 45 years old, DeMarco. And DeMarco turned 45, and he said, I'm halfway there. And they made a joke about, what does that mean? Well, I like his attitude. He needs to be on this show. DeMarco, can you come join me, please? 45 years old. That means he's going to live to 90. I told you 65 and older, you're going to get 20 more years. What are you doing? So when I heard that discussion today, and my daughter reminded me that it was a really good discussion, and it fit right in what I'm talking about. DeMarco had the attitude, which I said, this controls the rest of this, right? DeMarco said, I'm halfway there. That's a very positive point. He's told this part of his brain, the life and the world, that I'm going to live at least to 90 because I'm halfway there, turning 45. And then right behind that, the ad came on for, I think it's L'Oreal. I got the paper right here. It says, age at your own rate, at your own pace. You know what? That was all good for me. Age at your own rate, at your own pace. Who've ever heard of any of this? Well, you're hearing it now on A Slice of Life, because you're saying to yourself, I'm not going anywhere now. I'm 65. I'm retired. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready for a new life. I have goals and aspirations. I have at least 10 years. Georgianne told me I got at least 10 years, but DeMarco told me at 45, I got at least 45 more years. Do you know what you can do in 45 years? Come on, people. In 45 years, you can have a whole new life. You can go 45 different places in the world, going somewhere every year. You could, at 65, that's my daughter's arm you see going back there. She's driving me. We're riding around today, all right? But anyway, at 65 and older, with those 10 years, you can at least go 10 places. With those 20 years, you can go 20 places. And just aging at your own pace and your own place in your own way. And let me tell you, do you remember when I talked to you about the age that we're on now? Oh, yes, I have the book with me, Super Aging. We talked about the people got married. She married a younger man. She was 103, and he was 100. Didn't you like that story? Go back and listen to it. But anyway, this is what we talked about in Super Aging, but I found something else, people. I found something about, did you know something called the gray divorce? Do you know anything about the gray divorce? Well, the gray divorce is like Bill Gates and his wife. They call that the gray divorce. And they call that the gray divorce because they are older, but they decided they're not married. They just wanted to have a different time. It's a different time and space and place for them. And I was thinking, wow, I'm trying to talk you all into getting married, and maybe I won't talk like that anymore. Maybe I'm going to go back to what I said, companionship. Because on this week, I said we're going to talk about, getting with somebody. Is that how you say it? Or going out with somebody, or having some dinner with somebody, or just having someone to talk with, having someone to get the groceries out the car, having someone to go to the movies, having someone to sit in church with. And another thing I heard today, listen. Remember how I talked to you about going to the mosque or going to the temple or going to church? Guess what they said on GMA3? One of the statistics said that those people who are involved in religious ceremonies or have some kind of religious affiliation live longer. Why is that? You know why they live longer? Because they're involved, because they're doing something. Oh yes, they love the Lord. They love whom they've decided that that's their deity, but also because they're engaged with people. They're talking with people. They're doing things. They're giving of themselves. You know, normally in a religious-based organization, you're giving. You're donating your time. You're donating your money. You're donating your energy. You're donating your talents. You see, and so I'm just looking for different ways and places and things that I can find that's gonna help you as you take all these years and do something wonderful with them. So now, 65, what are we on now? We're on Wednesday. So what was the homework? I haven't given you any homework yet because you're still working on yourself. You're still working on self-love. You're still working on finding out who you are. You're still getting yourself signed up to go to different places. You're still trying to find organizations. Maybe you'll go with the Boys and Girls Club or the Y or your church. You got to go somewhere. You know, all of that helps you get to these years that's going to be given to you by the universe, by God, by your blessings, so that you will have these 10 years to go at 65, then you're going to have 10 more, or if you're 45, you got 45 more years on this earth. Wow. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I talk to myself because I'm a woman of a certain age, but I think about how many years God has given to me and how much I've done in that time. I mean, 3 cancers notwithstanding, I've still done a lot. And you have an opportunity to do more yourself. And so, super aging is what we're all about here. Aging at your own pace. Aging at your own rate. Aging at your own time. Who would think that was possible? But now, because of science and because we're living better, we're eating better, more technology, it just so many reasons why we're living longer. There is an opportunity for you to have another life. Now, default aging, those people retire, and I think it was said that when default aging, that after 7 checks, they didn't live anymore, after 7 retirement checks, usually about 7 checks. And let me tell you, when I retired from Delta Airlines, I was 52 years old. I went out early. Yes, I did. And I counted those 7 checks. I did, because I was thinking like, oh my God, I only get 7 checks and then I'm going to die. Wasn't that crazy? But you know, that was just how I was thinking, because that's what was said so many times. But I'm saying something different than that. I'm telling you that you have another life. And I told you get a paper. They still sell paper in the dollar store. Did you all find my glasses yet? Write me a comment. Did you look for my white cat-eye glasses with the yellow? Because I can't find them anywhere. And they're in a dollar store somewhere across the country. Maybe they're over in England. Maybe they're in Canada. Do y'all have a dollar store? Okay, anyway. I need for you to help me find these glasses. In the meantime, I need you to write me some comments down here about what's going on with your plan. Have you made that plan yet? The 10-year plan? I told you you could start another life. What you used to be, that's back there. You know, Lot's wife turned around and she's still standing there. Don't look back. That's over. That's over. Or we have right now. That's what we have. We got right now. What are you doing right now to help you with those 10 years and 20 years you got in the future? Did you do me a plan yet? Could you write that in there? Could you tell me something in comments? I need some comments. I need you to subscribe. I need you to share. And so we can get more people on our side. Since GMA3 they're going to talk about something else tomorrow. I'm going to talk about this as long as God allows me to talk about it. You see? So stay with me, subscribe, send it out to other people so we can, and give me some, tell me what's something that you read. This book that I have here, I don't know these people, but I want you to be these people, super aging. I don't get any money. This is not my book. But getting older without getting old, that sounds good. That sounds like you need to be planning. What cruise are you going on? What trip are you taking? What country? Get you a map. Get a map of the world and look at it and say, I want to go. When I worked for Delta Airlines one time, my daughter had gone off to college. And I said, I work for the airline. You know what I did? I packed me a little bag and I went to the airport. And at that time, back then, it had all the cities up on a wall. Wasn't a computer to look at. You looked at the wall and you found out what place was going where, and then you saw a time. So I went and stood at the airport and just looked at the wall and see where I was going. And then I saw San Francisco. I said, I've always wanted to go there. So I got me a ticket. I went on to San Francisco. I called my daughter. I said, I'm in San Francisco. She was like, what? What? I'm saying, this is what you got to do. You got to call somebody and say, I'm in Morocco. You call somebody and say, I'm in Vietnam. I'm in somewhere. Okay? This is where I am. And I'll be back. I just want somebody to know that I'm over here. Or that I'm here and I'm there. All right? Make some plans for yourself. And while you're making those plans, we still talk about whether or not we want to have somebody. That attachment kind of thing. You know, I don't know what people get into great divorce. I don't know if we want to think about it. But you might run into somebody. Don't turn them down. I told you what to do at the grocery store. Follow Georgianne. Hi. How you doing? I'm doing fine. How are you? And keep going. Now that doesn't. If somebody speak to you, speak back. That's good manners. Don't just say, "Why he's speaking to me?" Well, like I said last time, he thought you had some sense. Now, I'm not saying you got to pick up somebody in the grocery store, but at least be nice to the people. You don't know who the people are. You all go to the grocery store, and then you go to the grocery store like you going to the grocery store, whatever that means. Pajamas, house shoes, shower cap. Really? All those clothes in there, stop it. You see the shirt I got on today, the sweater? I forgot I had it. Georgianne. Do you know how many gold sweaters? Why do I need it? Do you know how many gold sweaters I have? How many red sweaters? Well, we're Deltas, I won't say that. How many yellow sweaters, brown sweaters, green sweaters you got? Too many. Get 2 or 3, give them away. Look at all this stuff we got. Oh, my God. Why you not wearing it to the grocery store? Why you not wearing some of those clothes? Wear earrings. I bet you got a whole thing of earrings. Put those earrings on. I have on some lipstick today. You know, I lost a tooth. I'm going to work on that. So I don't know if y'all see something sticking up here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got a dental appointment. Don't worry about it. You know Georgianne going to work on Georgianne. Self-love. Self-love. That'll help you in the meantime. Maybe we might not do the attachment right now. Let's work on self-love. What you think? Okay. All right. Well, I'm enjoying this Tony Gaskin. I've never done this before. I'm enjoying it. I like this ride. I'm being driven around. And this might be a nice thing to do to change up sometime. Anyway, this is going to be a short one today. I love you. Oh, let me find the glasses. I'm trying to hold the computer. I don't know how many folk Tony have in the car with him. Okay, but I'm holding a book. I'm holding a computer. I'm trying to get the glasses without them falling off. Look at them. Bless me. Lord have mercy. You know I love you to do all this. 65. I need you to think about the next 10 years. Where you're going to be. Where you want to be. And how you're going to get there. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.